Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, my titty's kind of coming out. So I know I said I wasn't going to do any story times, but you guys, I had to do a story time because I was so freaking annoyed that I was just talking to Babe. He was just telling me how proud he was of me handling the situation because he knows how quickly I can go to freaking 17 because people really be out here trying it, but I've been trying to be a good girl. I've been trying so hard now that I'm an adult and jail is real, but I'm just like, bro, I really wish I could have just like the uppercut from hell, y'all. I really wish I could have done that, but you guys tell me what y'all think because I'm just like, bruh, oh, I guess I was an adult, but I really wish I could have just. And on top of that, this little bitch, I'm just gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to curse because I feel away because, okay, so look you guys, on top of that, this little bitch put me on her Snapchat. She recorded the entire thing, put me on her Snapchat, and I think I'm out there looking like a whole fool to the whole of Atlanta, which I know nobody follows this little dumb bitch because she's irrelevant, but I feel like I need to tell my side of the story in case somebody's seen the Snapchat of me looking like I'm taking L's, and I'm not taking no L's out here. You can keep that 2017. That's so corny. I planned that little whole thing out and I thought it would be cool and it just looked really corny, but I ain't taking no fucking L's. Like, L's, you can have that. L's, you can have that. I don't want it because 2018, I am flourishing out here. I am making money moves. Like, I'm literally living my best life. Ain't nobody coming down on me. Okay, let's get into the story, shall we? So, as you guys, well, a lot of you guys don't know, but some of you guys do know because I have picked up some of my subscribers sometimes, but this is like the statewide side hustle for Atlanta, and it is Ubering. Everybody drives Uber here. It's a great way to make some extra cash, and it's very, very quick, and you can just get your money immediately. You don't have to wait a week. It just comes to you immediately. So almost everyone does it. Honestly, I haven't. It's very difficult. I don't think I've even met a person that doesn't do it. So last Sunday, I was driving, and they had a little incentive. You drive X amount of rides and then you get X amount of money, and I only had to do 2 rides to get like some extra cash. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, collect my little coins and go about my Sunday. Y'all, in Atlanta, the city's kind of distributed really weird. There's not weird pockets, but there's like certain places that are the hood that I usually don't ever drive to because it's the hood. I don't want to go to the hood. Too many things have happened in the hood. I don't want to be there in the hood. Like, I just try to avoid that whole section of Atlanta. Yes, I am discriminating because I don't want to deal with hood rats. Sue me. Take another Uber somewhere else. And I'll tell you what, a lot of Uber drivers don't even go over there either because y'all do too much. If you're in the hood and you're watching this, y'all do too much. Y'all be scamming, y'all be scheming, y'all be leaving messes in my car, y'all be just doing too much. Like, I don't want to deal with it. It's always a problem every single time, and I am not taking any L's. I ain't taking any L's. I'm not taking no L's. But like I said, I had to do my little incentive to get my little reward. I only had 2 trips, so I said, okay, let me just pick up this one girl. She was in the cusp of the hood, the surface level. Like, in Atlanta, it's really weird because you'll be in a really nice part, then there'll be a street, and then it'll be the hood, like the hood. So I thought, okay, whatever, I'm not deep in the hood. It's just right there up the street. I'm just gonna go grab her. It's all good. So I drive on over there. I'm so animated right now. I don't know why. I filmed this like 17 times and I was very dull the whole time, but all of a sudden I have a life. I don't know why. I drive over there. I'm waiting for her. Mind you, as an Uber driver, if you take over 5 minutes, it's less for certain types, but if you take generally over 5 minutes to get your ass in my vehicle, I can cancel, still collect some money, and go about my day. But like I said, I wanted to get the reward for a certain amount of rides I was supposed to get. So I'm waiting on her. She takes well over 5 minutes, but I did not complain. I just waited for her. She came into the car, but for some reason, this big bitch would not put her entire body in the car. She literally gets in, but her bottom half refuses to follow, and I'm just like, what is happening? You take forever. I'm already having I'm a little annoyed. I turn around, she's still not in the car, and I said, are you ready to go? Like, you know, like, are you ready to go? I try to be perky and chirpy and all that shit that they want you to do when you drive Uber, and she was just starting to laugh. Like, she started laughing maniacally like she was drunk, and I'm just like, why I'm starting to contemplate if I'm gonna cancel this ride, because this bitch is acting really weird. I can still cancel the ride because I haven't started it yet. I don't care if you're in my car. If I feel like you're kind of off, I'm not gonna have you in my personal space when I'm operating a vehicle. It's not happening. So I'm deciding if I should cancel. But she starts to laugh and she says, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Like my bottom half, like my legs aren't working. This is so funny to me. And now I'm like repeating this out loud to myself in my room. I'm starting to think she was drunk. There has to be something. I think she was drunk. But I'm just like, okay. So when she finally gets her ass together and she's in the car, she closes the door. I said, okay, whatever. She starts shouting out commands and she said, you need to turn around where I'm trying to go. I'm thinking, can I start the trip first? Like, I need to figure out where we're going first. And I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, we're going to Negril Village, the restaurant, whatever. I'm like, oh, that fake ass Jamaican restaurant. Cool. It's up the street, whatever. So I start the trip and I see that we do need to turn around. Mind you, she's still shouting, you need to turn around, whatever. So I start the trip and I activate the navigation and I see that I do need to turn around. So I turn around, to my dismay, because I don't like when people shout commands at me. I'm not a child and I'm not a robot. So you need to calm down while I can, you know, figure out this whole shit. I turn around, we start driving, and less than a quarter mile, she says, bus is right. Mind you, the right was already there. When you want someone to make a right, you tell them to make a right before the right comes up. You know what I'm saying? But she told me right as the right was right there. I'm not about, like, I'm perpendicular to the turn I need to make. My car is not making that turn. I'm not about to swerve all out of traffic or whatever to make this turn. And she's all like, you need to make this turn. And I'm like, no, I'm not making this turn because you should have told me that 100 feet back. But we can make this next turn. I look at the GPS and it says that I need to make the next turn anyway. So I thought there was no beef. Then she said, oh, are you gonna follow the GPS? And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking it's a mile trip. Why not follow the GPS? She's like, well, I'm thinking that in my head. I didn't even say that out loud. I barely said anything to her in the beginning. And, you know, it's a mile trip. I'm thinking, what other alternative there could be? Mind you, it's a pool trip. I need to tell you guys, when you guys take it to a pool trip, you lose all your rights as an Uber rider. You're gonna get there safely and you're gonna get there efficiently, but you're not gonna get there in a timely manner in case I have to pick other people up. That's how you get a cheap fare, because I have to pick other people up. So you're sharing the car with other people, period. When people try to tell me which way I need to go, I ignore them. Or I don't ignore them, but I let them know that they don't have the right to tell me where to go, because I might have to pick someone else up. And if you tell me where to go, I usually have to turn around to go get someone else, and it's just too time consuming and it's too annoying. I might as well just follow the path that the app suggests, because I can pick someone up with ease in that route. Anyways, so she instantly catches a whole entire attitude and she's like, oh, you're gonna just follow the GPS? I drive Uber too. You don't have to follow the GPS. I'm just like, I've been through this before. I usually tell people, look, you're on an Uber pool, so in case I have to pick someone else up, I give them that whole spiel that I just gave y'all. She tries to shut me down and says, whatever, I don't care. And I said, I'm slowing down because I'm already thinking I'm kicking this bitch out. This is too much going on. Like, what the hell why are you giving me so much pushback? Like, it's a mile trip. It's a mile trip. You're going up the street to your job. What the hell is the problem? So I said, hey, you know, you don't need to have an attitude. I'm just saying, like, you know, it would just be more convenient for me to follow the route. Are you talking to me? I don't need you to talk to me. I'm ignoring you. She's like, looks down at her phone. She's like, are you talking to me? Like, cause I'm not listening. I look really yellow, but whatever. She's like, I'm not listening, this and that, da da da. Cool. We have barely made it half a mile past her house. I pull over, there's already a gas station, so I pull over to the gas station. She's like, where are you going? And I said, oh, the conversation's dead, honey. Your trip was canceled. I'm dropping you off right here at a nice, safe gas station. Sunday morning, the sun is out. Well, actually there was no cops right there, but you know, just chill out. I'm dropping you off right here. She's like, I gotta go to work. I said, honey, the conversation's done. Just like how you tried to dead me just now, I'm dead in this conversation. You could exit my vehicle, period. And I start to, actually, no, I get out of the car. And then I realize, I can't leave my stuff in the car because in case she's feeling really malicious, she might do something or take my bag or something. So I go back in the car. I start to pack my shit up. We don't say anything to each other, but I did make a little dig at her and I was like, I don't know what your funds are looking like, but this is how an Uber pool goes, and you need to get out of my car. I'm not sure why you're still here. She's like, honey, I got funds. She starts to take out all these crumpled dollar bills and shit. Talking about, I got funds, this and that, da 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 da. I'm thinking, oh, you got a lot of dollar bills because you work at the local restaurant. Okay, I guess. Like, who are you trying to flex on with dollar bills and $5 bills? Honey, we all have that. Matter of fact, honey, I don't even deal with cash, honey. We're electronic, bitch. We are cryptocurrency, bitch. We're Bitcoin. This day and age. In this day and age, we're dealing with Bitcoin. You bum. Sorry, I'm mad because this bitch tried it. So I get back out the car. I got my shit already. We don't say anything else. And then I realize she's still in my car. So I call the police because I told her, I'm going to call the police because you don't want to get on my car. The dispatcher, you know, she says, hey girl, she says, hey girl, what is this little bitch wearing? So I go out to the side of the car. I open my passenger door because this is not her car. It's not Uber's car. It's my vehicle, my personal luxury Honda Civic that this little bitch is sitting in. And I open the door and I say, look, I'm on the phone with the police. We don't have to take this route. You can literally still get out and I will just go and I will just tell the dispatcher to forget everything. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm not getting out of this fucking car until my Uber comes. You gotta cancel my Uber. Your Uber is canceled, honey. Please get out of my car. I'm not getting out of this fucking... Oh, just save it, honey. Just save it. Yeah, she's wearing this ugly ass Asian manufactured dashiki. It's off black. Oh yeah. They coming to come get you, honey. I don't want to hear it. I said, oh no, honey, you can save it. Explain it to the officer when he gets here. And then I leave the door open and then go back to the front of my car. So a couple of more seconds pass by. I want to just drag this bitch out my car because I'm like, you're wasting my time. I still have a job to complete so I can get my money, so I can go enjoy my Sunday, so I can go live with my boo, and you're still in my car as a obstruction to me, to the rest of my Sunday, which I'm not here for, which I'm not having. It's so stupid. Like, why you want to do all this? You want to wait till the cop come to drag you by your headscarf, sis? I don't want that type of life for you, girl. I don't want this type of life for you. So her Uber comes up and she's like recording on Snapchat. This is where I start to get mad. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my phone out and I'm gonna start recording too. But I didn't do it on Snapchat because I'm like, this is not nothing that everybody need to see. But I start recording on my phone and I'm just like, I don't know, I think I may have made some like witty comment like, this bitch thinks she's slick. Like, if she tried anything, I got it all on camera or whatever. If she tried to vandalize my car on camera, it's all on camera. So I close the door and I don't really mean to follow her, but I'm just circling my car to come back to the passenger seat, and she didn't close my door, so I closed it and then I was circling my car to get back to the passenger or to the driver's seat. And I get back in the car, I sit in it, but as I'm like getting back into it, I'm like still recording. I said, this bitch thinks she got balls, because I'm annoyed that she's recording to Snapchat. I'm not known out here, but bitch, don't ever try to expose me. Don't ever try and violate me. It's an issue. Don't do that shit. It's not cool. And it's just not necessary. You trying to get some clout for what? No one follows you. No one follows you, no one's finna see it. Maybe, I don't know, but I still feel violated, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to tell my side of the story because this is a little ridiculous. But anyway, I say on my camera, this bitch thinks she got balls. Well, where's my camera? No, never mind, I don't got no pants on, so I can't go over there and get my phone to reenact this. So let's pretend that this book is the phone. This bitch thinks she got balls, but what she don't got, or I said some shit, this bitch ain't got no money, that's what she don't got, whatever. I sit in the car and I'm about to close it. This bitch runs out of the car and said, oh, I don't got money, bitch, I don't got money. She takes the money that she tried to show me earlier and starts like throwing it in my face. And I'm still deciding if I want to add this to the video or not, because honestly, I feel like I had to take an L with that one, because I wanted to just snatch her hand and just boom, boom, like just thump the fuck out of her. Ain't nobody coming in my personal space like that, period. Like, that's violation, straight violation, bruh. I had to fucking start laughing because I was like, yo, I'm about to put my fucking hands on her. She started doing that shit, throwing money in my fucking face and shit. And I have this on camera too, by the way, because a lot of people say my story times are fake. No, I'm just out here and people just be trying it and shit like that. Ever since I was born, they be trying it. And I don't like when people say my story times are fake, because I don't have time. I'm not even that creative enough to make this shit up. But she starts throwing money in my face and shit, and then she jumps back in the car. I tried to jump. Oh, I'm glad I didn't make it, but I tried to jump back outside, and then the Uber guy starts like slowly walking off, and he's shaking his head and shit, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, oh my god. Like, if she didn't get back in that car, it would have been a whole fucking problem. Like, it would have been over with. Like, I would have killed her. I would have fucking killed her. Well, maybe not kill her, that's really harsh. Please don't come after me, feds. But yeah, it would have been a whole issue. Like, I was so freaking mad that I had to eat shit. And it's like, oh, is this what it's like being an adult? I have to constantly eat shit. I mean, yes, I did bait her on and shit. I felt like I'm not gonna lie, I did go tit for tat because I was feeling fucking petty. She was trying to shit on me several times, and the fact that I had her in my car that long, I shouldn't even have let her in my car, which I have the right to do. And yes, I have the right to kick her out when I feel uncomfortable and shit like that. Plus, she was drunk. I think she was drunk because she was acting really drunk. I don't fucking know. It's not my problem. I don't care. It's just that you have to do all that. And I have a ton of other story times why I, like, you know, about Uber stories and shit like that. But I also have a reason why I'm just a mean Uber driver now, because people be trying it all the time. They be trying to, you know, get an inch and then get a mile, and then they just be trying to do too much in my car. And it's just like, bruh, what is your problem? Like, why are you acting like this? Did you act like this when you get in a taxi? You know you don't act like this when you get in a taxi, because they're not even fucking here for it. And I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I ain't. Try that shit with Michael, because I'm the right one. No, seriously though, like, it's not me. What is this Nat doing in here? It's not me. It's a lot of y'all that don't know how to act when you get in somebody else's car. And I know it's 10 times worse when people be fucking when people be going at nighttime and getting people's car at nighttime. I know it's 1,000 times worse. Like, and y'all be making messes and shit, and I have a whole nother separate story time for that. It's just really ridiculous. Like, people be peeing in other people's cars and not saying anything. Like, grown women be peeing. I digress. Anywho, long story short, I called the cops on her. The cops came, which I'm glad that they came, because at this point, you know, she touched me, and that's assault. And I was gonna press charges on her, but I just pressed one. I didn't press no charges on her. I did charge her on Uber, and I did get some money out of that, and she is banned from Uber, which is cool and everything. But I mean, I know that's already like a very large disruptance to her life, because she has no fucking vehicle. I'm assuming if she's trying to get to work via Uber pool. But I'm just like, bruh, what the hell? You didn't have to do all that. The cop that came, he was like one of those white cops that want to take down black people really badly, because as soon as he came, he said, just give me a description. He hopped in his car and pew! I've never seen anyone work that quickly for me anyway. And I was like, that's not a good sign, because I don't want to like lock her up or no shit like that. She was lit for whatever reason, and I don't want to press charges on her. I don't want the cop to like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, I don't want all of that shit. I just want to punch her in the face one good time, but I don't want to involve the cops and shit. And it's funny because after the cop like zoomed off and went to go find her and shit, the Uber driver that took him came back and was like, hey, are you okay? She was really fucking lit, and I saw what she did just now, and are you okay? Like, I was like, bruh, I am so fucking mad. I have a nerve to go up there and fucking drag her out of that stupid ass restaurant. And to this day, I still feel like going to that restaurant and dragging her out of there and punching her in her face. Because what she did, she violated me. Like, you don't touch me, you don't get in my space, and you damn sure don't throw no nasty ass stripper booty dollar bills in my face. Like, if I ever see you, little bitch, I'm gonna... I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. But it just felt very good to say. And I felt like, I don't know, it's just, tell me what y'all think, y'all. Tell me what y'all think, because this is a lot. And I'm just like, bruh, I feel like I took the high road, but this little bitty bitch really just threw some money in my face. Like, that could've, I know that dollar bill was in the stripper booty. I know it was. And that's not fair to me. You threw that shit in my face. That shit was so, like, I feel like I had to eat shit just so I can make sure, you know, I don't fucking black out and beat this bitch's ass. And I know I curse a lot, but I'm really annoyed in this video. And I know I've been on this like little positive wave with vlogs and good things happening. This is real life. This is what happened to me the other day. And I'm not gonna be silent about it because I'm hoping that, you know, Uber will see it and be like, look, these Uber drivers are at risk and stuff like that. I'm sure they're never gonna do anything about it because eventually we're gonna, this is fact, eventually they're going to have like computer what is it called, driven cars. Like they're gonna drive themselves, and Uber is on the forefront of that. They're going to be, that's how Uber is going to be in the future, and the future is like 3 years from now. So why do they have to like make changes for us today? Like it's just, it doesn't, it's not necessary, and they don't have to do it. They can literally breeze past that shit because cars driving themselves are the next wave. Like it's gonna happen very, very soon in our lifetime, within the next 5 years, next 10 years. It's happening. Like do research, it's gonna happen. Anyways, did y'all hear about that Uber Eats driver that killed the guy the other day up in Buckhead last week? That nigga killed that guy. Like what the fuck? It's really real out here. Like it's kind of scary. I hope I'm not like super bright. But anyways, what do you guys think? Because that was really, really wild. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, I would have killed that bitch, I would have slapped her, I would have da da da. But I'm just like, I can't be living my life like this. I can't be out on the run having warrants for me and shit like that. Like I just can't live my life like this anymore, guys. I don't want to be riding dirty all the time. I don't want to be putting, I just don't feel like I need to put my hands on people no more. Ooh, and I'm pretty sure that her throwing money in my face is on Snapchat somewhere and someone's laughing, and she probably thought she got one up. But I collected a good amount of money from her, like a little check through Uber from her. And yeah, and I think the officer may have gotten her, and IG was like, if the officer went and got her, he went and got her out her job, and her job probably fired her. And I didn't really want all of that to happen because that is a lot. That, like, those are permanent effects on people's lives. What she did to me, I can quickly get over. It is a little humiliating, but I don't want to ruin someone's life. I don't want to send them to jail. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to do all that extra shit. I will hit you, I will hurt you by hitting your pockets and maybe giving you an insult or two, but other than that, I don't think it's that necessary to go much farther than that. Oh yeah, but anyways, the guy came back and was like, look, don't involve the officers, it's not that deep. It was a whole hood ass nigga, gold teeth, tattoos all over his face, like the whole city, the whole Chi-Town skyline on his neck. I was glad that he, like, you know, came back and talked to me because I was like, bruh, this is really fucked up. And there's a lot of black women that really try to shit on Uber drivers, but I'm not even gonna get into that. This video is already long as hell. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I was feeling away. And I feel better. Nope, I still don't feel better because if I see that bitch, I'm still gonna probably drag her. But I don't even eat at the grill anymore, and I'm sure I can't eat anymore because I think they'll spit in my food. So anyways, you guys, please tell me what you guys think. What would y'all do? I hope I took the adult road, the high road and shit like that, because it doesn't feel good, but I'm not in jail for putting my hands on someone. I guess that's the adult thing to do. Y'all know me, I'm very quick to fight somebody up. Just okay. Anyways, if you guys like this video, just like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want in another video. If you guys want to hear more Uber stories and stuff, let me know, dude. Like, let me know. Tell me. Because I got a lot. Somebody took me to the damn trap house. I was a freaking getaway driver. It was too much. I don't like situations like that. It's just really bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's very long, but my bad. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Just follow me on social media. So bye.